Gigan is an alien cyborg kaiju created by Toho that first appeared in the 1972 Godzilla film, Godzilla vs. Gigan. Gigan is truly a strange monster, sporting a circular saw weapon located in his frontal abdominal region, large steel hooks for hands with smaller ones for toes, spikes running down his tail, 3 large fin-like spines on his back, and a red cybernetic visor for an eye. He also bears various avian characteristics, such as a crest made of metal spines with a metal beak. In the Showa series, Gigan's skin was a dark green color and he possessed golden scales over several parts of his body. In Godzilla Final Wars, Gigan's appearance was changed to make him appear more cybernetic. In this film, Gigan's skin is now a dark blue. His body is much thinner and more streamlined, and there are wire-like structures running across his body. When Gigan is revived as modified Gigan, his hook hands are replaced with double-pronged chainsaws. Gigan's new design for the Millennium series was praised by many and ranked among fans as one of the best improvements to any monster. Gigan is sometimes considered Godzilla's most brutal and violent opponent and has a significant fan following, despite the generally perceived low quality of his first 2 films. Gigan is shown to be very vicious and sadistic in combat, preferring to shred his opponents up close with his hook hands and buzzsaw. However, at least in the Showa series, Gigan appears to be a bit of a coward, retreating and leaving his ally at the mercy of his enemies as soon as the tide of battle turns against him. In Final Wars, Gigan is shown to be somewhat incompetent, having his head easily blown off by Godzilla's atomic breath, and later slicing his own head off with razor discs intended for Mothra. In Godzilla Island, Gigan actually becomes an ally of Godzilla after being defeated by him, and assists him and the other residents of Godzilla Island in fighting off invading monsters. This is the first and only time Gigan has been depicted in a benevolent light. In Godzilla Final Wars, Gigan is an ancient cybernetic monster that was sent to Earth by the Xylians thousands of years ago, where he was defeated by Mothra and subsequently mummified. Gigan's abilities offer him hooked appendages. Gigan's forelimbs sport a pair of large metal hooks in place of hands, which he can use these to batter and stab an opponent. In his appearance on the television series Zone Fighter, the tips of the hooks can release an explosive charge on contact with an enemy. In Godzilla Final Wars, instead of hooks, Gigan's forearms ended in scythe-like blades, the undersides of which were each equipped with dual grappling hooks which Gigan could use to bind an enemy, and then drag them straight into his buzzsaw. Following his initial defeat by the recently awakened Godzilla, the blades were replaced with double-pronged chainsaws. Gigan is capable of flying at speeds of up to Mach 3 while in Earth's atmosphere. However, in the realms of space, the cybernetic assassin Gigan is capable of flight at millions of times faster than light, by encasing himself in a diamond. Gigan has a buzzsaw built into his abdominal area, made of an unknown alien alloy, granting it considerable durability and sharpness. In his first appearance, Gigan's saw was able to draw blood from both Godzilla and Anguirus. In Godzilla Final Wars, it was even able to lacerate the hull of the Gotengo. A favorite tactic of Gigan is to use his powers of flight along with his buzzsaw in hit-and-run attacks, slashing his opponents as he races by them. In addition to his melee weapons, Showa-era Gigan was depicted as having a beam aperture set into his forehead just above his visor. In the video game Godzilla Battle Legends, Gigan has the ability to spew flames from his mouth, Gigan displayed the ability to fire guided razor discs from 2 hidden slots in his upper torso, which were able to boomerang back for a second attempt if they initially missed their target. Doing so, however, is risky, as if they missed the target once again, Gigan would find himself right in the path of his own attack, which ultimately was what killed him. Gigan was able to use his scorpion-like tail to aid him in melee combat. According to the Godzilla wiki page, Gigan is a cybernetic space dinosaur that is 120 meters tall, weighing 60,000 metric tons. Some of his allies include King Ghidorah, Megalon, Godzilla, Monster X, Space Godzilla, Hidora, and Orga. So what do you guys think about the implementation of Gigan in future Godzilla films? Let me know in the comments section and like this video if you haven't. I am the Triassic Iceman. Peace with you.